all the religions of the world have sacred texts. When we talk about the three Western religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, in each case, we have a fairly compact main scripture. For Jews, it's the Hebrew Bible, especially the Torah, but the rest of the Bible. For Christians, it's the Hebrew Bible and the New Testament. For Muslims, it's the Quran. But in each case, we have a fairly extensive, and I'm indicating shelf space here, a fairly extensive body of supplementary semi-scriptural literature. For Jews, it's the many volume set of the Talmud, which is commentary on the law. For Christians, it's the long commentary of the writings of the people called the Fathers of the Church, commentary on Hebrew Bible and New Testament. For Muslims, it's the long collection of observations concerning the life of the Prophet Muhammad. That's called the Hadith. So in each case, you have a scriptural and then a nearly scriptural body of secondary material, but this much shelf space is going to cover it in all of those traditions. When we talk about the traditions of the East, of Hinduism and Buddhism, or of Confucianism, we're talking about vast bodies of literature. Here's an example. In Hinduism, you could say the most widely read of all of the scriptures is the Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God. But the Song of God is 18 chapters of a vast epic called the Mahabharata. And then there's a body of commentary literature in Hinduism called the Upanishads. And these are dialogues between gurus and their disciples. There are hundreds of them. But if you wanted a complete set of Hindu scripture for your library, you would have to fill a wall and then some. The same is true of Buddhism. The most compact version of the Buddhist scriptures that we have is the Buddhist Tripitaka, three-basket collection, is 200 volumes. The volumes are this big and this thick. They're on onion skin paper, and if you were to open it up, you'd find 1, 2, 3, 4 pages on 2 facing pages. So it's a vast amount of literature. In Christianity, the scholar or the teacher or the preacher, same in Judaism or Islam, is expected to have a mastery of the whole thing. In Buddhism or Hinduism, that's not the expectation. You have a holy book or two in which you are expert and from which you preach.